Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and I'm going to do a prediction video today. I figured we would be doing it for Forbidden Door now that it's this weekend. It's only 3 days away. I'm kind of a little late. I like to try to wait until Dynamite airs, so we can get as many matches as humanly possible. Because sometimes they throw in one at the last second. So I think I have them all. You guys will have to tell me. Um, Essentially what it what it's going to be. So first match that I know of is the Learning Tree versus Smojo, Hook, and Shibata. Uh, Now I honestly believe that Joe, Hook, and Shibata should win. They seem to be like a good new type faction, and it would be a very good thing to have them win over them. But like the whole Jericho gimmick of the Learning Tree, I think kind of needs this win. It's kind of important that they get a win here. So, but I think I'm gonna go with Samoa Hook, and Shibata. I don't see why you would have them lose here. It's just kind of pointless because like the whole thing is like they're gonna be. I mean, they're former AEW champion Samoa Joe. Hook's had championships, and Shibata's like going in there, so like it would just be kind of dumb for them to lose. But you never know. So I'm gonna go with Hook, Shibata, and Joe. Next up is the Owen Cup. I think it's the finale. It's Shingo versus Brian Danielson. I believe because it's like Brian Danielson's like I don't know, maybe last year. I think he wins here. I think that would be an homage to kind of like do it. I think that this match will be probably one of the best. Hopefully, just like with pure like technical abilities and stuff. So I'm gonna go with Brian Danielson, which I'm surprised I didn't say the wrong name because it's like I watch a lot more WWE, but I mean it's like you kind of have to think about it. Next we have MGF versus I don't even know how you say his name, but I feel like this is MGF's first one coming returning. I don't see him losing here. I think it would be a good way to even just put him up back into you know he's already a main eventer, but like he's got to put himself back into there, and I think that would be a good win to have it. Next up for the IWGP World Heavyweight Title, we have John Moxley versus Nato. Nito, I don't know how you exactly say his last name. I believe because I think he was the one that defeated him to start the reign. I think it still would be good for Moxley to win here. I think two giant wins against him would really cement his whole heavyweight title situation. I think it would be a good way to have it. So I'm gonna go with John Moxley here. I think that's gonna be another one of those matches. I think is gonna be towards the top. Next up, we have the AEW Women's Championship. It'll be Tony Stone versus Mina. Uh, I honestly want Mina to win, but I don't know. Like they've had like such a like kind of friendship, kind of like I don't know. It's like really weird the way that they've been playing it because I feel like Mariah May is going to be the one that goes in there and maybe cost one of them the chance, like the opportunity. But I still think Tony Storm retains. I think Tony holds on to that championship to whoever she faces at the end of like their tournament cup coming up. I feel like that's the person that might not knock her off. But I don't think we get one here. Then we got I think like the second to God, I don't know what else matches. God, okay. Yeah. Okay, well, back onto it. We got title for title with Mercedes Moné and Stephanie. It's it Vanquier? Vanquier? I Vanquier? I don't know why the names in AEW throw me off way more. I can have like long names in WWE, but like I just see the AEW numbers, I'm like, ugh. I don't see Mercedes Money losing her title. So unless like some type of disqualification, I think she wins here and has two titles. I think it's just one of those weird ones. It's like I can't imagine that she drops the TBS title that fast. Plus, she Mercedes Money had this title before she got hurt with Willow Nightingale against Willow Nightingale. So like, it kind of is fitting to have her just get this championship back and have double championships. It's like because they want to make her the main event without having to give her the AEW championship right now because the AEW championship is trying to get multiple people to the main event, but like Mercedes Money's already a main event talent. So I think having these two titles could, basically work the same of being like, I got two of them. That kind of works. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a wishful thinking for it to work, but I think it will. So I'm gonna go with Mercedes here. I feel like she's just not gonna lose anytime soon. I mean, the whole point of her being a big free agent signing is to like show her off. So I don't see she loses this title here. Next up, we got Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. I think this is another one that's going to be one of the top matches. I think they can do some crazy stuff. This is kind of a throw in a hat to me. I'm assuming it's going to be Zack Sabre Jr. because it's like obviously we got like the Forbidden Door and having different people from different organizations, and I'm kind of picking most of the AEW people so far. So this would be a good one for Zack Sabre Jr. to win. I think he does. I don't think it would matter. I think like maybe um, what is it like all of Orange Cassidy's problems might catch up to him, all of his former friends and stuff. So they could easily do that and still protect both men. So I'm going with Zack Sabre Jr. One of the most interesting matches for me is the AEW TNT Championship. We got, I'm assuming, more people than we know because we got Mark Briscoe, Jack Perry, Kaneshka, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, and then somebody else. Now, I like Leo Rush. I've been watching a lot of his like indie stuff with like his Blackheart gimmick. I don't think he's bringing that here, so that kind of is disappointing. 'Cause I don't think he has much of a chance. Dante Martin's been doing really good of lately, but I don't know if they would put the title on him. Mark Briscoe is a classic, just great wrestler. So putting him into this title or into this match, he's gonna have some good spots. The to be decided, I honestly couldn't tell you who I think the person is. I don't know if we know yet. I missed Dynamite tonight. I just watching or got the match card, so I'm hoping that I didn't miss it. But that could obviously be what I missed is just that they all of a sudden say that last person. I do believe it comes down to Kaneshka and Jack Barry. I think they put on Jack Perry because I think though the point of this whole elite and stuff is to get them gold, and I would assume all of the members need gold, and I think that would be a decent championship to put him on. But I don't feel like he's the best choice. I just think that's what I think they're going for. So I'm gonna go with Jack Perry here. And last but certainly not least is the main event: Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay for the AEW Championship. This rivalry, it was not like very like didn't have a long time to build up, but I think it worked out perfectly. I think both men obviously were like at the top of their game, and I mean it's so crazy. Like Will Ospreay's on such a hot streak. If he didn't have a title and he wasn't going against another hot person, I would probably take Will Ospreay all day out here. But like because he already has a championship, I don't see him doing double duty with like like a kind of a mid card title and then the title. So I don't really see that being what he's gonna do. And I think Swerve still has I think a couple PLEs left that he's going to be in that top spot, and he's already proved his spot. He's already cemented. I feel like his title reign, but here beating Will Ospreay would be the exclamation mark on being arguably one of the best AEW champions that we've had so far. I mean, obviously, I still think he needs like one or two matches to really just be like a no doubter. But to me personally, he's been my favorite champion so far. I like the MJF stuff last year, but I feel like it was just a little too long. I feel like that Devil storyline with it would have had the payout of all of them being like not hurt and like Adam Cole challenging him for the title. That would have made that thing perfect, but it was just to the end. So I think if we get a Swerve, versus Will here, Swerve retains, and if we could get maybe Adam, not, God, I was gonna say, is it Adam Page? God, now I'm forgetting his name, but we get maybe him coming back, or even an MGF challenging Swerve's like somebody one more big guy that Swerve can conquer. I think we'd be solid on saying that Swerve is one of the best championships or best champions. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for this. If anybody wants to tell me what they think, and yeah, if you guys want to say in the comments, if you guys want to join the Discord, I was thinking about like live streaming it for the Discord, and we could talk and that if people are interested. I've tried it in the past with like WWE events, and we do get a couple people in it, but I haven't consistently done it just because a lot of people, it's a hard time, especially for AEW that has a big card. So if anybody's interested, just throw that in the bottom, and if you don't mind liking, comment, and subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye, guys.